Welcome to Joshua Davidson Therapy. I am Joshua. Sometimes we are told what to do by someone who perhaps we shouldn't trust. Sometimes that person is us. This can be a bit of a problem because we think we should listen. We think that maybe we have to do it. And I'm here to tell you, you don't. Consider this hypothetical situation. Let's pretend that currently you are sitting. Now, I ask you to stand and you have a choice. You can either get up and stand or not. That choice is yours. If you choose to remain seated, my words have had no real effect on you. It has inspired a thought, should I stand? Maybe I can, maybe I can't, maybe I will, maybe I won't, and then a decision, no. Perhaps I need to up my game a little. Instead of asking you to stand, I tell you, you are going to stand. And you can consider my words and you can either choose yes or no. And if you choose to stand, you chose to stand. And if you choose not to stand, you chose not to stand. Again, my words have inspired a thought, a consideration, but they have not made you without your choice. I could up my game again. I could threaten you with dire consequences. Things will happen that are not nice to you if you do not comply with my instruction to stand. And again, my words can inspire some thoughts and a decision to stand or not to stand, yes or no. And should you choose to stand, then you stand. And should you choose not to stand, then you don't. My words can't make you. Let's up my game a bit more. Let's say I threaten the welfare of someone else. I'm not going to do this. This is a hypothetical, but let's pretend. I threaten the welfare of someone else, someone you care about. I try to convince you that your decision is either hurting them or not. I'm lying, of course. It's my decision to hurt them, or it's my decision not to. Your choice has nothing to do with my choice. I'm going to make you think it does. It's a lie. It's a con. Don't believe it. So again, you could choose to stand, or you can choose not to. I can't make you. If I carry out this made-up threat and hurt someone you care about because you didn't stand, I hurt them. You did not. Of course, in this scenario, I'm not a nice person. So I am motivated to convince you that it was your fault. That's part of the con. You're not in charge of my decisions any more than I am in charge of yours. I could up my game again. I could walk over there, pretend, grab you by the shoulders and lift you up, shake you like a rag doll until your feet are touching the ground. And maybe you can't stop me from doing that, but you're still not standing. You are being held up. Even this has not made you stand. Once I let go, you would sink down and be seated once again. I did not make you stand by physically interfering with you. Unless you choose to stand or choose not to. It's your choice. I could threaten harm to you, strike you to the ground. I can force you down, but I can't make you stand. Isn't that fascinating? I literally cannot make you stand without you choosing to stand. You can rebel. I can stop you from doing things, but I can't make you do something. You have a choice. Whether it's this fictional malicious version of me, or a real malicious version of someone else, or a malicious voice in your head, a malicious urge to do. So long as you have the cognitive and emotional capacity to choose, anything you do is your choice. An action is chosen. Sometimes we are intoxicated on a substance, and so long as we chose to take that substance, we chose the actions, even if they were unintended. But if you were drugged, your choices are not yours. They were taken from you by whoever drugged you. Sometimes we are intoxicated not on substances, but by our own neurotransmitters, biochemicals. If I have an imbalance that I have not detected, treated and medicated, then that is going to interfere with my ability to choose. And at that point, it's fair to say you did not choose. However, the law may differ where you come from. This is why it is good to seek treatment if you are having difficulties choosing, either because your mood is too high or too low, your value system has been affected by what's happening in your head, or you just cannot seem to see what the correct choice is for now. In those moments where you are aware, it is your job to seek help. And just because the first person you ask for help is terrible is no excuse to stop seeking help. Find someone that understands and get their help, because that bit is your choice. You can, so long as you have control over your faculties, choose not to act. Most of the time, when we are not certain that we can trust our own choices or the information we are being given by other people, the choice not to act is more commonly less harmful than the choice to act on faulty emotions, values, or information. If you're not sure, wait. Learn more, calm down, take time to choose. Then, when you are confident that you are within your right mind and you have the right information, now you can act. At that point, don't over-hesitate. Otherwise, nothing gets done. What we are seeking to do here is harness your inner rebel, the bit of you that says, you can't make me. And we can harness that against a malicious person, false data, and your own urges and thoughts when there is an element of doubt. It is your choice. Of course, you can think this is entire malarkey. That's your choice too. You have the power of choice, and importantly, as most 2-year-olds will tell you, you have the power of no. If you have some ideas of what you would like us to cover in the future, please put them in the comments below. Apparently, saying like and subscribe helps the YouTube algorithm promote this sort of video.